Sec. Okay, so we're good there. It's not letting me live stream to Dreamcatchers, which is our team group. So that's why I am recording this, y'all. Welcome. Okay, now I know a lot of y'all were invited here by a stylist, and I'm going to throw this option out there because I would love to see your beautiful faces. If you wouldn't mind turning on your screen, you don't have to, it is optional, but it helps, that way we can be chatty, right? Hey, Catherine. Catherine already said hey to you, but hey, it's good to see you. Megan, what up? All right, ladies. Awesome. Rosalind, did I say your name right? Rosalind? It's beautiful.
Yes, you did.
Oh, it's a beautiful name. Okay, y'all, I'm Regina Roselle. I'm a division leader with Park Lane. I've been with Park Lane. I just celebrated my 3-year anniversary back in December. So it's been a hot minute, and I'm really excited y'all are here and that a stylist
It's not
invited
on yet.
you to our meeting. I'm going to go ahead
You just
and,
have to keep doing this till she.
Megan, I'm going to mute you, honey. But I know, so if you have any questions, pop them in the chat as we go. I'm just gonna talk and stylists, some of y'all who are stylists on here, if you would go ahead and try to keep up with the questions in case I missed something. And if y'all can answer it, I would really appreciate it too, okay? All right, first, let me tell you a little bit about me. So my background is I'm a real estate agent. I'm a realtor. I'm actually not licensed in Texas anymore. I got my start here back in 2007, but then we moved and I built my little mini empire. But then we moved to Baton Rouge, Louisiana for a decade, and I rebuilt over there. And when we moved back over here, 2 months before COVID, y'all, I did not have the heart to rebuild. So I wasn't looking for anything. I had been in direct sales before, y'all. I had tried a couple of different things because I love the concept of network marketing direct sales. I had been in, skincare, health and wellness. What else? Like a pampering lotion type company. I've tried makeup and I tried, those nail stickies. Okay. I'm not going to name any companies, but I loved all of the products of all of those companies. But for whatever reason, it just didn't work out with me either having sales or growing a team or being an ideal brand ambassador. I always tell everyone I never cut it in health and wellness, even though I still use that company's products because I'm not a gym rat and I love my tacos and my margaritas and my Italian food. So it just did not work out for me in health and wellness. However, love their product. So it wasn't, the reason why it didn't work out wasn't because of the products or the company. It's truly all on me. Okay. But like I said, we moved back to Houston 2 months before the pandemic. I did not want to rebuild. I had still have my license active over in Louisiana, y'all. It's 300 miles away. I still do my business via referrals. We can talk about that some other time. But I wasn't looking for anything. And during that time, when the world shut down, we're all at home. I got really bored. Referrals weren't coming in, so I really wasn't working my business that way, and I really began to lack purpose. Is what it comes down to. I know people join companies for a bunch of different reasons, primarily financial freedom, time freedom. They're wanting those things. But for me, what drew me to Park Lane was when I hosted an online party, because again, it was during the pandemic, but I couldn't believe how much fun it was. I tried online parties with some of the other companies that I was with, and it never worked out. And so I kept having these questions for my sponsor. She was my friend, but she did my party for me, and so she became my sponsor. And I'm like, you made this fun. Tell me a little bit more. And so that's how I got into Park Lane Jewelry. And y'all, I did hit record, right? Yes, we are recording. Okay. And one of the things that I quickly found out, because with Park Lane, it's easy. It's simple. Let me take it back. It's simple. It's it's simple enough that it's not rocket science. It's not skincare. It's not health and wellness where you have to be very particular and know cause and effects of certain things, words you can and can't say based on the FDA. So it's very simple with that. It's easy in that we have a very cut and dried formula. And when I say we, I'm talking about our team, the Treasure Tribe, y'all, and Dreamcatcher specifically. So the Dreamcatchers is a smaller team within the greater umbrella of the Treasure Tribe. But the Treasure Tribe, we have all of the tools, all the systems lined up. And if you just follow the steps, you will have success. So that's what I meant when I said it's easy. I mean, really, it's like following a recipe. It's not, I'm not a cook. And when I follow recipes, things turn out right. So anyways, where am I going with this? So, like I said, it gave me focus. It gave me a sense of purpose. Y'all, I have way more friends at my age now than I did when I first started. Let me go ahead and mute whoever came in. Hang on one sec. Oops. Carla, it's not letting me mute you. If you and let's see, Terry, if y'all would mute yourselves, and Jan. Hey, Emily. So I lost my train of thought, y'all. Again, like I said, it gave me more focus because I joined during the pandemic. But here's the thing: when I joined Park Lane, what I've been able to accomplish in the last 3 years. Okay, I started out the ground floor, even though I'd been with other companies. And we'll talk about our direct appoint program in a second. But in the past 3 years, I've earned 8 trips. I have an income that is significant enough that makes me feel like I'm contributing to my family. So we are brand new empty nesters, but we have a lot of demands in our family, and so I'm able to contribute in a way that makes me actually feel like I'm contributing. Okay, we're not just a one person income, and I'm grateful to Park Lane for that. I will tell you this too. I had never earned a check with a comma in it. Okay. I mean, we're not going to get into numbers or anything, but in any of my other companies and in some of my companies, y'all, I had built up quite a team. But even then the commission wasn't like how it is with Park Lane. And let's see what else. Oh, and the Mercedes car bonus. So we have that too, and that's a lot of fun. Now, I have a car that I love, and I don't want to move into a brand new car payment. So I actually, when I get my bonus, I take the cash payout. That is an option, or you can get your Mercedes bonus. So that's something there. You can talk to your stylist who invited you to this chat a little bit more about that. So let's talk about why direct sales is so great. That was one of the things I've loved direct sales since 2005 when I first joined my first company. And I went through the litany of those. But direct sales, it provides flexibility. We talked about time freedom and financial freedom. Those are the two biggest reasons why people join direct sales. I would say that 90% of the people on our team have a full-time job, and they do Park Lane in the nooks and crannies of their lives. Also, with Park Lane, it provides an almost immediate income. If you're running low on cash, host a party, have one of your friends do a party or do an event, and you'll get paid on it the very next week. So you can kind of work your calendar that way. What else? Oh, and like I mentioned already, we as our team, we have all of the graphics, all of the systems, all of the tools set up for you. You don't have to create graphics. That was one of my biggest hangups because I love, like, I feel like marketing is my thing, with the real estate background, marketing is my thing. Every pictures tell 1,000 words. Y'all have heard that before. So I'm very big on that. And one of my hangups with all of my past companies, I could not create those beautiful graphics that I would hire a graphic designer to create for real estate, right? But I couldn't create those in my network marketing direct sales companies. In Treasure Tribe, y'all, we have all of that done for us. And it is such a sigh of relief that we don't have to spend time being creative. Like I said, it's truly a plug and play system. So why jewelry? What made jewelry work? When I ran through the list of my past companies, and none of them worked, or none of them worked to the effect that Park Lane has for me. I think it's because jewelry is just fun. People either love it or they don't. And with Park Lane, we have such a wide, diverse collection every season. That something will speak to someone. If you have your silver sisters, if you have your gold girls, if you have your people who love natural stones. We have all of those long necklaces, short necklaces, statement earrings, studs. There's something for everyone. And what's really cool is that there is a wide range of budget. You know, I'm sure that a lot of us have been to jewelry parties in the past where a lot of the jewelry was not very affordable for most people. And I love that with Park Lane, that's not the case. There's truly something for everyone and in everyone's budget. And also, jewelry is a consumable product. So, you know, some of those other companies that I was with, and I can't speak for all of y'all. I don't know if any of y'all were in direct sales companies in the past, but especially with like the pampering company and the health and wellness and the skincare. Woohoo! We are consumable companies. Yay, us. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, fashion is consumable, and Park Lane is a fashion jewelry company. Every season, we have a brand new collection, and especially, I'll tell you this, right now in a down economy, the surest way to refresh your wardrobe, or the least expensive and surest way to refresh your wardrobe is to freshen up your jewelry, and it's not as expensive as going out and buying a brand new wardrobe. So, and Park Lane rolls out new collections every spring and every fall. And then we have supplements at the summertime and at Christmas time. And that's a lot of fun too. There's a lot of hype involved with that. So, and you will have these shoppers who will eat it up and they will shop every sale, every deal, every season, every collection. It just comes back to what I first said, y'all, it's fun. Also, jewelry spreads joy. Now, jewelry spreads joy when you show it, when someone gets their earrings in, they're like, oh my gosh, you know, these match, you know, my dress for this event perfectly. I love it. I look stunning. They made your customer feel good. But here's the thing, what it does for us as the stylist, it makes us feel good because we are the sharers, the bringers of joy, right? It feels good helping others. And so, so I don't know, just Park Lane brings joy, not just for the customer, for the shopper, but for us as stylists too. And jewelry is a conversation starter. It's the #1 conversation starter. Y'all, I cannot tell you how many times I've gone to HEB, which is our local grocery store here in Texas. And I'm wearing my mochi earrings because the mochis are my most favorite, all, you know, my go-to earrings. And every single time, and I don't know what it is about HEB, maybe it's just where I live, but people comment on my mochis and like they love them. And so it's just an easy thing to turn around and say, you know, these are some of my best sellers. Can I give you my information? And, you know, that keeps the conversation going. So jewelry is a great conversation starter. Now, why Park Lane? There's a couple of different reasons why you should be thinking about Park Lane specifically, because there are other jewelry companies out there, right? Well, Park Lane's been around for 60 something years. We were founded in 1955. So y'all, that's what we are going into our 69th year. So come October of this year, we will have our 69th birthday party of Park Lane's founding. And it's a family owned and operated. The same family has owned Park Lane since 1955. We're actually in the 3rd and 4th generations of them running Park Lane. And I feel like with this 3rd generation, y'all, they really have their finger on the pulse of what's fashionable, what's trendy, and people are loving it. There are so many designer inspired pieces. I know I'm a bougie girl. I love, you know, if someone tells me, ooh, these earrings are Gucci inspired, I will go to Gucci.com and I'm like, oh my gosh, they are. But instead of paying, I don't know, $2,700 for a pair of Gucci inspired earrings, I'm paying, you know, half of $58 so $29 for a pair of beautiful earrings that look close to like the Gucci, but no one's going to get close enough to my ears to know that they're Park Lane and not Gucci. So I love that. But that's me and my personality, and love, love, love. Anyway, but the quality of our jewelry is top notch. You know, our gold is 22 karat gold plated. Our silver is rhodium plated, which is in the platinum family. Our earring backs are surgical stainless steel. We don't have nickel in our jewelry. We don't have cadmium, lead. I think it's illegal to have lead in jewelry, actually, but I'm sure there are some entities that try to get away with that. Anyway, my point is our jewelry is safe for 99% of the population or whatever number that a very, very high, I want to say 99% of the population. I actually have y'all two different ladies, not related, in my own VIP group. And both of them have told me that their husbands had to custom make their wedding bands because they have such strong skin sensitivities to, you know, fashion jewelry. And so, or any jewelry, you know, whether it's David Yurman or, you know, anything. And so, you know, they both have these custom wedding bands, but with Park Lane Jewelry, they have no problem. And so I think that's really cool. And again, that speaks to the quality of our jewelry. Park Lane also has an unconditional guarantee. If you're not familiar with it, it is if, let's say, you bought this beautiful necklace and I don't know, you're holding a toddler just like Leslie is, and your baby pulls on your necklace, breaks it. We have an unconditional guarantee within a 120-day window. We'll send that broken necklace back to Park Lane. They will replace it, you know, no questions asked within that 120-day window. And then after 120 days, you know, if it happens in the 6th month or whatever, same incident, then, you know, there's a nominal fee of, I think of like $10. I have to go back and look anyways. But that's, you know, that's something that we do stand by and that a lot of companies do not have. And our customer special. Now, if you've never shopped Park Lane or Park Lane Special before, let me tell you what it is. It's buy two, get four half off, and those two items that you pay full price for, those are your least expensive items. So it's like if Macy's had this, you know, there's probably a Macy's where you live or near where you live. If Macy's had this customer special, that you would head straight to the hosiery department. You would buy 2 pairs of socks because those are likely the 2 least expensive things at Macy's. So you would add those to your cart and those would be your 2 full price items. But then that would unlock 4 higher price items that you could get for half off. So, you know, if we're at Macy's, you can get a Coach purse half off. You can get some Chanel perfume half off. You can get some Italian leather shoes half off. And tomorrow's Mardi Gras, so you can get a Mardi Gras ball gown at half off. And so, but Macy's never has that sale. I don't know if any other entity, store, whatever, boutique that has this kind of sale, only Park Lane, and it is amazing. So not only will you want to take advantage of shopping, but your friends will want to take advantage of that and possibly join you in the business because of our amazing customer special that speaks to everyone. And then, you know, for our hostesses, we have an incredibly generous hostess plan. And I love that our hostesses get rewarded without us as stylists having to come out of pocket to reward those hostesses. So this is our hostess plan. When a host has a party, okay, and she has 10 shoppers shop, just 10 friends shop, okay, no matter how much they spent each, she gets $400 in free jewelry credit. That's pretty incredible, right? So, and then it only goes up from there. When she has 15 friends shop, it's 600, 20 friends, she gets 800. But seriously, when you have 10 friends shop, and her friends will want to shop because of the customer deal that I just shared with y'all. It's really truly a win-win, and it's pretty, our hostesses are often end up with more than that, and they're really, really happy. And then as far as us, you know, a stylist, Park Lane takes care of us. They take care of the customers. They take care of our hostesses. They take care of us as stylists. Stylists earn income anywhere from 30%. That's the bottom rung coming in, up to 50%. And then if stylists have a team, then they get residuals on top of the team as well. Hang on one sec. Let's see, I lost my train of thought. Oh, and we also have a really cool program. We call it our Rich Rewards program, RRC, Rich Rewards Club, that every single month you can actually earn your jewelry for free. So you don't have to spend your hard-earned commissions getting stuff for your parties to demo. And so, for example, every single month, a stylist can earn up or more than, not up to, but more than $1,100 in free jewelry by working her business. So she has a party, has a couple of parties, has a, you know, and she gets rewarded on her sales. And it's cumulative. It's not just a one-time thing. If she has a couple of brand new stylist join her team, she gets rewarded on that, and she gets to choose some free jewelry because of that. If she has 4 stylists or more join her team, she gets even more rich awards. So it grows, and it's just a really great program. And you could talk to your stylist who invited you a little bit more about that. We also have a Mercedes car program. I mentioned that, where you hang on one second. Guys, if you're coming in, go ahead and mute yourself, please. The Mercedes car program, if you qualify for the Mercedes car program, and by the way, you can qualify at the very first promotion, okay? Let's say you come in at the bottom rung, your very first promotion, that is the first level that you can qualify. There are a lot of companies out there, some of my past companies, you do not, if they had a car bonus, you do not qualify until you were in the upper echelons of leadership. Not so with Park Lane. They want you to be wildly successful, and they've set up all these systems for you to be that way. But again, with going back to the Mercedes car program, if you get a Mercedes, a white Mercedes, then you get a Mercedes stipend. If you don't, like I don't have a Mercedes, but I love my car, then I get the cash bonus, which is a little bit less than the Mercedes bonus because the Mercedes is really expensive, but I'm happy with the extra cash that I get in my pocket, and I have a fully paid off car, and I love my car. So all good there, right? So you have those options when you qualify for it. Let's see. We also have, oh, I forgot about this part. So we have 2 company trips that Park Lane takes us on every single year, and you can earn those trips. You earn those trips by working your business and growing your team, and basically just doing the do, right? I earned my very first trip, and y'all, I had never earned a trip with any other company before. I earned my very first trip 4 months in, or maybe it was 3 months, December to March, whatever that is, 4 months. 4 months into working my business. And I was blown away. Our trips, y'all, are amazing. Park Lane covers your flight. Park Lane covers your hotel. Park Lane covers most of your meals. Pretty much the only thing you need is, your souvenirs. So that's on you. They cover extra activities. We're fixing to go to Paris in a couple of weeks, and we earned that this time last year. And so those of us who earned the trip to Paris. Oh, and by the way, you can earn a trip for 2 and take your spouse or take your sister, take your bestie, take whoever, take your son, take your daughter. These are real family trips, and they treat us like they're family. It's a family-run company, and they treat us like family on these trips. But I forgot where I was going with this. Paris, something about Paris. Anyways, I have Paris on the brain. So super, super exciting. Let's see what else. Oh, our direct appoint program. Okay, so this is very unique. I've never heard of this with any other company. We have a direct appoint. If you have direct sales experience with another company, sales plus team, then what we can do is we can put you in touch with our home office. You have just a short interview with one of our 2 national vice presidents. They're amazing ladies, by the way. They are so kind and friendly, and just like an open door policy. You can ask them anything. You have, like I said, just a brief interview with them, and they will determine based on your experience what placement you would come in at. And so it's like this is, a business, but it's like if you were in the corporate world and you had worked your way up from mailroom to mid-management, and then you went to another company, you wouldn't start at the new company back in the mailroom, right? It'd be at least a lateral move, if not higher. So that's how it is with Park Lane. So if you do have that kind of experience, let's have your stylist who invited you to this Zoom, let's have her connect you with one of our national vice presidents to see where you would come in at, because you would come in at a higher commission. You would then, quickly build up to that rank and earn the trip and all the amazing, exciting things. Okay, we literally just started a few weeks ago, earning our trip to St. Thomas. And so I know we all want to go to St. Thomas, right? I want y'all to put a 1 in the comments if you want to go to St. Thomas. Yeah, I see all these ones blowing up. So let's go ahead and get you started there. And if you don't have direct sales experience, Not a biggie, okay? I had direct sales experience, ladies, but I did not have the confidence to even inquire about coming in using our direct appoint. I'm like, nope, start me in the mailroom, sister. And so I started as a fashion director and I worked my way up. But I'm telling you, I earned the trip within 4 months. It is so doable. Our earning period for the St. Thomas trip is at the end of May. I mean, it's a long time, y'all. So come on. What else? Oh, and one other thing, Park Lane has a very, very cool fundraising program. So if fundraising is important to you, or if you have ladies who approach you to do fundraisers, you don't have to come out of pocket to do their fundraisers. You don't have to give up your commission. You can actually use Park Lane's fundraising program and run it that way. And it's mind blowing. It's so cool. And all of that volume and the commission goes to you. So it's Park Lane gives 50% to the organization, which is incredibly generous of the, 50% of the sales. And then, your commission would be your commission. So it's really, really cool. Okay. Ladies, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and muting yourselves if you're coming in. Hang on one second. Okay. Okay, so now why is I keep getting these little weird alerts. Sorry about that. Why is now the right time to possibly join Park Lane? Well, one, since the pandemic, our team, well, Park Lane itself has had tremendous growth. Can y'all tell I talk with my hands? Park Lane has had tremendous growth, but our Treasure Tribe alone, y'all, remember Treasure Tribe, we are the #1 team in worldwide. That's including Canada, Australia, everywhere Park Lane is around the world, the UK. We're the #1 team worldwide. And we've been that way. Of the 3 years I've been here, I've attended 6 Sparkle conventions, and 5 of the 6, or maybe it's 4 of the 6, whatever, we've been #1. Okay, but since the pandemic, we've grown 400%. So, and most of us run our businesses 100% online. There are people who do in-person vendor events. There are people who do in-person events. I don't. And so online works for me. But again, it's totally flexible, right? And people love the jewelry. People also, now that we've moved out of the pandemic, people are back at work, people are out and about, people are wanting to look super cute again. During the pandemic, people wanted to get cute, with the earrings and the necklaces, but now people are wanting to wear it all because they're back out. So it's you have that interest out there. Also, let's see. People are wanting to work from home. During the pandemic, we all had that experience of being shut in and trying to make things work, make an income from home, make our jobs work from home. Well, now there's a huge chunk of the American population that doesn't want to go back into the office. They don't want to leave their kids, their pets, their home, their jammies on the bottom, right? And so what better opportunity to be a part of that by joining Park Lane. And then lastly, like what I've said repeatedly, we have all of the tools, all of the trainings, all of the scripts. Y'all, most of the words that I post in my VIP group, most of the words that I send to my customers are not my own words. I will treat them so that way they sound like me, but they're not my original thoughts because I don't have the time to create something like that. They're created for us. Those beautiful graphics, if you've been to a Park Lane party, you've seen the beautiful graphics. Those were created by a graphic design team that the leaders of our Treasure Tribe pays for. Brand new stylists don't have to pay for that. Those are a gift to you to use, and your sponsor and your leader on your team will help you figure out how to or navigate and teach you how to use those. So cool. Also, we have 3 starter kit options. The one that I came in on, we have a $99 one, we have a $229 one, and we have a $400 something one. I came in at the $99 one, y'all. I got $500 in jewelry of my choice in my starter kit. So you get to choose your starter kit. What's really cool right now is now through Wednesday, we have a oh, what's it called? Like a signing bonus. You know how these football players and these athletes have signing bonuses? We have a signing bonus where brand new stylists can get an extra $200 in their starter kit. So talk to your stylist. Let's get that party, that launch party scheduled on the books. Let's get you signed up ASAP, get that party flipped, and get you up and going as a brand new stylist on your way to qualification. By the way, y'all, totally forgot about this before I move on to the last section. There is, what happened here? There is a link that I need to share. Hang on one sec. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I did not do this. So I'm going to give y'all a special word here at the very end, and it's not bling. I know a lot of people are like, oh, the word is bling, special word is bling. Nope, for me, it's something different. So you got to hang out with us here till the end. We're almost done, okay, on my little notes here. By the way, one of the things with Park Lane, I don't know if you caught that I said we share scripts. Um, this is a shared script from my sponsor. Like she was like, okay, you're training tonight. Here, follow the script. Now, it's my words, right? I mean, I have my own story, but I am following a script that I didn't write. How great is that? Okay, so here is the link that I'm going to share with y'all. This is the Google Doc. And so if y'all, I'm going to put in the comments. And then if y'all would, at the very end, oops, hang on one sec. At the very end, just type the special word that I'm going to give you into the blank, okay? And that'll also get you entered in for the free necklace. So the very last thing that I want to talk to you about is, a lot of people think, well, can I do, I mean, I thought this, can I do this? I've had so many failures with other companies. I'm a great realtor, but when it comes to network marketing, I don't know. I don't have the greatest track record. Whatever questions you have in your mind, whatever doubts you have in your mind, yes, you can absolutely do this. Here's why. One, regarding Park Lane and the style of our jewelry, there's something for everyone. And also you'll hear us say this a lot, it's your business, your way. And so you never have to really worry, does this fit my customers, my friends? You'll eventually get out of friend zone and into Strangerville zone. But does this work with my friends? Does it work with my friends' budgets? Yes, we have something for everyone. But then how does it work for you? Ladies, let me tell you something. I don't work for me, I don't work nights and I do not work weekends. There's a really cool app, I guess, or a system set up that allows me to pre-record my parties and post my parties as if I'm live. I'm live tonight, obviously, because it's nighttime. But the only reason why I'm live is because I knew I had this slot this Monday night available, so I volunteered for the position. I normally do not work nights, y'all. Lori is on my team and she knows I do not work nights and I don't work weekends. That's reserved for my family. And so truly it's your business, your way. Let's see. We have women on here who are, and there are a handful of men too, actually on the Treasure Tribe, but 99% women. And they use Park Lane to supplement their retirement, to bring in some extra fund money, to pay bills, to pay for tutoring after school, to pay for medical needs. It's whatever. That's the money component of it. Whatever you need for it to be. We have stylists who have a very high, intense, stressful career. A lot of them are in the medical field, and they're like, I need to have this outlet. This is my fun outlet. And they're doing it from home, but it's their little stress relief, a little time for them. We have, like I shared with y'all, it helped me find purpose. We were okay money wise. I'm not really a comfortable single income family just because I've worked since I was 13 years old. But when we moved back, my mister and I had a talk and we decided, I would stay home, and y'all, that was quite an adjustment. And it's, like I said initially, like I kind of lost my focus, lost my purpose. And with Park Lane, I'm still here at home and I'm having fun because jewelry's fun, but it's provided a focus and a purpose. So you'll meet people who have joined for all different kinds of reasons. It's whatever works for them. So truly, whatever your reason is, wherever you fall in there, now is just a really good time. And going back real quick to the economy, we're kind of in a down economy. And so there are people who are looking for a way to bring in some extra money. Maybe they need extra gas money to get to work. I live 30 miles from Houston, but that 30 miles takes an hour in rush hour traffic. It's insane. And so there are people who live around me who would be wanting to do that. So, I mean, yes, Lori, absolutely. It's truly life-changing. So I'm just going to be a little bold here and I'm going to say, welcome to our team. Y'all definitely want to take advantage of joining us right now. Let's go ahead and get you started. Like I said, you get that extra $200 in your starter kit if you sign. It's $99. You probably spend $99 on Amazon on the regular, or you spend $99 at Target or Walmart on the regular. Why not drop $99? You get to pick the jewelry in your starter kit, and then you also get an extra $200. Go ahead and get with your stylist. And I look forward to seeing you not just get started, but to take off and launch like a rocket. All right, I'm gonna scroll through and see what questions you have. Oh, and by the way, y'all, the key word is Aggies, Aggies, Aggies. Whoop. Okay, let me see what, oh, I don't see any questions. Yes, so fill out the form and let me post that form one more time, ladies. Hang on one sec, we'll do the little Google Doc one more time. And this gets you entered in for the free necklace, but you gotta have that special word. If you don't fill it out and you don't put in the special word Aggies, Aggies, then you will not, you won't get entered. Okay, you have to fill it out completely. Yes, Stephanie Haxel. Yes, Lori. Yes. Aggies. Okay, are there any questions, ladies? And feel free to unmute yourselves. If you have any questions, you can ask me anything, and you know what? There are enough stylists on here that if I don't know the answer, I'm gonna defer to them. Any question is a great question. Lori's got it right. All right, who is that over there? Samsung.
Oh.
No, no? Okay. All right, I'm gonna mute Samsung. Okay. No questions? All right, ladies, if you do have any questions, go ahead and get with your stylist friend who invited you here. And I just want to thank y'all for showing up tonight. I hope y'all found this informative, and have a great rest of your week. And like I said, welcome to our team. Bye, y'all.
Thank you, Miss Regina. You're the best.
Thank you, Megan, for being here.
Yeah, thank you, everyone, for your time.
Bye,
Best
y'all.
company ever.
Hey, there is a question right there.
Oh, yes. Look, Jan's got a question. Yes, indeed. Okay, look. Jan says, what does your party have to be to qualify? Jan, that is a great question. So your party has to be a minimum of $300 net. Now with Parkland, we have net and non, whatever. But the non would be like your bonus items, okay? And style drops. Those are just lanyard. Those are little extras in addition to that. But with the buy two get four half off, it has to be a $300 party to qualify. Now that is just a party. For you to qualify as a stylist, you want to have a $1,000 party. So you are going to work with your sponsor and let her help you and guide you and do all the hostessy things, but follow her directions step by step. You will, I am 99.9% confident you will get qualified with that first party if you truly work your first launch party as a business. Follow your stylist directions. Then it's just $1,000 net and non. So it doesn't have to be just the net. All right, next question. That was a great question. Anything else? Jan, did I answer your question okay? All right, ladies, I'm not seeing any other questions, and I scrolled back up. Don't forget to fill out the form, but snap that link, and I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Y'all have a great week. Happy Valentine's Day, and go tell everybody that you love them.
Quotas.
Quotas. No, we don't have any quotas, Leslie. Yeah, no, that's a great question too. So I'm glad you brought that up. Y'all, when you advance in rank, you don't lose your rank. You don't, our months, every month, it's a new month, but you don't lose that rank. You don't have to requalify. If you promote to a branch manager, that's the next rank up from fashion director. If you promote to a branch manager, you don't start the next month back at a fashion director, and you don't lose your commission either. You get a 5% pay raise, and you keep it. And then the next level, once you advance there, you keep that pay raise and you keep that rank as well. Yes, yay, Jan, awesome, woohoo! Leslie, great question. All right, anything else? And Leslie, did I answer your question okay? All right. All right, ladies, anything that I'm missing? Samson, did you have a question? I know you came unmuted there for a second. All right, ladies. Yes, so put Aggies as your special word, and Christy will be drawing for that beautiful necklace sometime tomorrow. All right, well, y'all have a great week. Bye, y'all.